Check out this picture Shannon Evans emailed to our newsroom. Strong winds ripped through the south side of town, scattering debris, doing heavy damage to businesses and homes.
Yeah, all this happened around 8 this morning, and as soon as Shannon showed us that destruction, we got our reporters, Hal Sherrick and Michael Brandon, on the road, and they're in Atmore tonight. Let's go ahead and check in with them. What have you been seeing out there tonight? And tell us about the destruction, Michael.
Hey, Matt and Andrew, that's right. Hal is not with me tonight. He had to go, but I'm here, and we've been here all afternoon. And earlier today, the rain was pretty hard, and it stopped for a little while. Around 5 o'clock, it came right back, and it's been about like this since then. But earlier today, Hal was here, and he got a taste of the raw devastation right after it happened. Take a look.
This is what was left behind of the Burke's outlet store this morning off Highway 21 in Atmore. Powerful winds and what some are describing as a tornado struck Sunday morning with little warning.
I was up making the tea for the morning, and all of a sudden everything just went really dark. It was really black, and then you could just hear stuff dinging against the glass.
That's when Arby's employee Samantha Burson says their sign was struck by lightning and power was lost.
Just as fast as it moved in, it moved out. We walked around the building, saw all the damages.
The outlet store, less than 100 yards behind the restaurant, was destroyed, and the store next door was also damaged. Luckily, nobody was hurt. This was the scene only a couple of blocks away. Lowell McGill and his wife lived here, and they're just thankful that they weren't in their bedroom when this happened.
We were in it about 45 minutes before it hit.
You must feel pretty lucky.
Yeah, I feel real lucky today. Sure did.
One look at his bedroom and you can see why. Clothes, a television, a computer, and furniture all destroyed, thanks to the gaping hole left in the roof over his bedroom.
Well, I heard it go over. I heard the tornado pass over, and my house shook.
Luckily, nobody was hurt here either, something McGill's grandson gave thanks for.
I thank God and everything. I was very glad that it didn't get them and hurt them and everything. And I was glad that it didn't hurt my house and my friend's house.
Those are sentiments that the whole town is sure to share. Reporting from Atmore, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.
Well, that was this morning and this afternoon. Destruction left behind me here at the Burke's Outlet and Fred's store. I came over here to talk to officials about what their damage assessments were like and what could have caused this building to collapse behind me. Sunday afternoon, EMA officials, together with the National Weather Service out of Mobile, assessed the damage caused by early morning storms in Atmore.
We rely heavily on the National Weather Service to get the information to us on coming weather events. And one of the ways they do that is to inspect or to investigate these events after they happen to determine what their radar and their other equipment was telling them at the exact time that the damage was done.
At the Burke's Outlet and Fred's store off Highway 21, repairs were already underway, fixing what was left behind. The Atmore Fire Department assisted by bringing in the ladder truck and seeing what damage was done from a different perspective.
Pretty much southern Atmore, has quite a bit of widespread damage. We've been driving through for about an hour now. We found several houses that had windows blowing in, some structural damage to the porches, and a lot of tree damage. So we're determining right now, which way this debris is spread out, because that will give us an indication whether it was straight line winds or a possible tornado.
Mayor Jim's staff says the people of Atmore are lucky.
Well, all I can say is the Lord blessed us. He didn't take any lives and didn't hurt anybody, so we can repair this. It could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse, but of course this is tough on the city right here, but we'll overcome it.
Around 7 Sunday night, the National Weather Service confirmed the damage in Atmore was caused by a severe downburst wind event. Even though the cause of the damage was determined, assessments still had to be made and will continue to be made into the week.
You go to the epicenter of where the most damage occurred and you try to find the path itself, but now we have to go to the beginning and find out where it started, and then we have to go and find out where it ended. So not only are we getting the path width and the maximum wind damage, the maximum wind that created the damage, but also the beginning and ending, and then we have to put that to time.
Now, officials say that downburst, the winds in that downburst, went up to 110 miles per hour. That is on the top tier level when it comes to a Category 2 hurricane, something that we are all too familiar about on the coast. But coming up, we're not done here. Coming up a little bit later at 9:30, we're going to hear back from Mr. McGill, the man that you saw in Hal Sherrick's story earlier, who had the tree fall in his house. We're going to have an update with him in just a little while. For now, reporting in Atmore, Michael Brandon, Fox 10 News.
Glad